Where does Fortnite go from here? Player numbers across the board are low, and it seems like Fortnite has actually squeezed all the content they could out of Battle Royale. And now they're just throwing anything at the wall, hoping it sticks. And we're even meant to have a Simpsons mini-season this chapter. The season is a massive talking point, and even Cypher PK is doing commentaries again. Although Cypher PK's statements are a little lost on me when he's releasing slop like this. Look, it's a very well-made map, I'm just questioning the motives behind it. You know, practice what you preach, brother, sort of thing. I'm sure Cypher PK will argue, yeah, but I pay a whole team to do these really creative experiences, they don't get the views, they don't get the players. I'm like, yeah, I could start making slot content as well and make thousands of pounds a month. But do I? No. Is it become stupid? Maybe. Matt Shadow here saying if Fortnite actually locked in. It's funny because everyone's talking about the Roblox player numbers compared to Fortnite, and it's pretty much signed, sealed, delivered in my opinion that people would rather prefer bigger player numbers regardless of what that means for the actual state of the game. And it's not just games, it's content, it's everything. Views and engagement equates to success, regardless of what that is and why you're successful. Just look at Bunny Blue. It's successful, maybe. Loads of money, maybe. Fake slot content, yeah, definitely. But does she care? Will Cypher PK care? Probably not. So yes, Fortnite numbers are down. But is it a bad season? So I'm going to try and convey my thoughts about this season to you guys watching at home. And of course, if you end up enjoying it, of course, support the channel by liking the video and subscribing. We're on a road to 100k. Let's get there, guys. Because we've been hovering just around 20k for quite a while, so let's push past this. So this season, for the first time ever, Fortnite removed ammo and gave us these Star Wars weapons with infinite ammo, which if you know what you're doing, you can just keep switching between ARs or SMGs or both and just keep spraying for eternity. And early on in the season, I was definitely taking advantage of this. But one thing I did get wrong about the Star Wars items coming into the game was the shotguns, because I have been saying for quite a while, the shotgun metas haven't been great, and I didn't think the Star Wars season would fix that. But I was completely wrong. I think this is the best the shotgun meta has been for quite a while. These are alright shotguns. They're not great, but they're certainly an improvement on what we had. So well done to Fortnite on that. Although the scatter shotgun might actually be top tier. Like, I think that could go down as an all-time great shotgun. I don't know, but that's just my opinion. Let me know down in the comments if you think the same or not. It's indeed up. Of course, with the Star Wars season, we've had the return of the lightsabers and force powers, which of course we've had before, but I am going to add, I don't see an issue with Fortnite bringing things back. Like at the moment, either people being very serious or taking it as a bit of a meme, that people are feeling nostalgic for Wrecked. Now they're actually missing that season. Now I had to look back at my review video of Season 3 Chapter 5 to see what I thought about the season. Now actually overall it's very positive. I did say Fortnite should have either committed with being OP in the vehicles or not, and they sort of tried to balance it out, and in the end no one was happy. But moving away from that hot take, one of the points I made in the video is that Fortnite didn't forget about previous seasons, and what I meant by that is that Fortnite utilised weapons from other seasons. Now Fortnite always recycles weapons, but they don't really recycle mechanics or bosses, but this season they did with Oscar and Cerebus. I really liked it. It was a really good choice from Epic. But something I praised Epic for last season was the vault system and the black markets. Now I'm well aware that people may have opposing opinions to this, but I really enjoy that mechanic. And normally what happens throughout a season is that mechanic becomes more of a chore and people are less likely to do it. But I felt like the vault system, and because of how important the deal bits were to the black markets, this actually stayed pretty relevant throughout the course of the season, keeping you engaged with some dynamic gameplay. But this season, we don't really have any of that. Now the point I'm trying to get to is POIs and what they've done to them this season. Now with the new ones, they've put them in the corners. A slight mistake from Epic Games. Now I would have liked to have seen a central Star Wars POI, but it shouldn't be detriment to the game. Sorry, what I mean by that is not having it isn't detriment to the game. A central POI would have been nice, but it shouldn't completely ruin the season by not having one. But what is an issue is taking away all the gameplay mechanics that last season brought in, and not really replacing it very well. Like, you could go deeper on last season, the fact that Seaport and Mars Meadows also doesn't have vaults anymore, which of course makes them 2 POIs weaker as well to land at. So Fortnite are kind of hinging on you to land at these new POIs. But these new POIs are not offering what last season's POIs offered. Wow, that was a tongue twister. Sorry about that, guys. So my point is, Wrecked is a perfect example that Fortnite can reuse mechanics from the previous season. All bosses, all weapons, which they obviously do anyway, I understand that, like, the long of it. They very rarely change the shotguns, they might bring in a new one, take out one, but I'm talking about specific seasonal items, mythics, bosses, mechanics, and that sort of thing. But the more you look at this map, the more you realise that's a massive issue. All the new POIs from last season, redundant. All the new POIs from this season are in the corners. The medallions are a lot weaker as well. The only saving grace, and some people obviously don't like it, might actually be Darth Vader AI. Now, from the outside looking in, Fortnite has definitely tried, but not everything has hit that spot. Now, the Star Destroyer bombardment is in the game currently, and it looks very cool looking at it, but playing it, how long you get, it's a little lost on me. Like, seeing it in the sky is cool, but actually being in it, it lacks something for me. But it's a fantastic spectacle nonetheless. Now, of course, talking about spectacles, we are a week away, or less than a week now, from the end of season event. And of course a new season, which should be on the same day, so I hope that goes smoothly. Talking about new seasons, if you do make your way to the shop, consider using creator code MRJOY in the Fortnite item shop, #ad, #partner. Thank you to everyone who's using my code currently. It helps support the channel and helps me make videos like this. But if the event is good, it could right a lot of the wrongs the season has. According to you guys, because of course opinions are subjective. Honestly, I think this season has been really good. I've enjoyed it, but I haven't been wowed. And I don't know if I kind of felt the same last season, but I think last season got a few more things right than this season. Especially the rookie team leader. Very wrong. I don't know what they were thinking with that. This is cool, but yeah, this is my sleep paralysis demon. Unlike Rookie Team Leader, this season didn't really try to be anything different. Apart from getting rid of ammo, which was crazy for Fortnite to do, and I think they kind of got the decision right in the end, because it was very refreshing at the time. But yeah, something is just missing with Fortnite at the moment. For me anyway, I don't know if that's the same for you. Maybe I've just been playing this game for far too long. I mean, I've had breaks recently. I've been playing other games, I've been doing other things in real life. I've been doing work, just other things, and I haven't really been playing Fortnite, but I get on the game, I enjoy it, and then my attention span wavers very quickly. And I'm okay with that happening. I'm just making sure if that's happening, and I haven't got some underlying bias as to why I'm more enjoying this season, because I'm not so highly invested in it, which means I can sort of take it and leave it, if you understand what I'm saying. And as I said, I've been playing this game for years, so maybe the stakes are a lot lower. Like, yes, on this channel, Fortnite is still my main content. Or no, my most viewed video in this season is actually talking about that TikTok trend where ginger people were black for about a week. And maybe because I'm feeling more detached, I'm maybe being a little bit more lenient to Fortnite's position. But usually I am quite lenient. I do try and see it a lot from both sides, so I haven't changed. But have I? Am I even more lenient on Fortnite? Or less lenient, sorry. You get what I'm saying? But yeah, Star Wars hasn't been a bad season, and it hasn't been one of the great seasons. It's middle of the road, it's done very well what it needs to do, but it could have done better. Better execution, but it's not terrible, apart from Rookie Team Leader. But guys, comment down below what you make of this. I'll try and get back to you. And until next time, it has been your boy, Mr. JY. Till next time, bye-bye.